What's up, Schwartz Force? Just a quick video here on a little piece that I picked up. As you can see, this watch from Infantry. I don't know if you guys remember, I've reviewed a couple of their watches like way back when my channel was first starting out, and they switched. I guess they have like a second label company called MDC, which I did a review on this piece here. This is a really great little field watch, military style field watch. I know it's modeled after a Seiko. I forget the reference number, but I'll link it down there, and you can check out the full review up here. So absolute banger for the price. And when I saw this one, I was like, yes, let's definitely check it out, because it is, as you can see, a fully loomed dial. Pretty cool. I know there's a couple of other brands that have done stuff like this. I know Bertucci is one that definitely comes to mind. I think Loris was another brand I've seen some videos out there on, but when I saw this one for like $20–25, I figured, hey, it's too cheap to not pick up and check out. So yeah, let's go over the specs real quick. So we are looking at a case dimension on this one of 37.5 millimeters. Gonna fit a lot of wrists out there. Might be too small for some of the larger wrist gentlemen, but pretty cool. And then lug to lug height, we're looking at 45.5. And case thickness is just over 9 millimeters. Now this one does have a lug width of 20 millimeters, unlike the other MDC, which is 22, and obviously a little bit bigger case, as you can see there. I don't have the strap in 20 millimeters, but I do have it in 22. This one here from Vario. One tip I would give you, because of the bead blasted case finishing, I would recommend looking for a strap that has a brushed or satin finish on the hardware. As you can see, the strap that it comes with is high polish, which does tie in with the crown, but it would look better if the keepers and the hardware of the strap match the actual case color or material. So just a little tip I could point out there for you on that one. Okay, so this is how the watch wears on my 7¼ inch wrist. Great wrist presence, and 50 meters of water resistance. I do wish it had 100 meters of water resistance. The other thing I did want to point out, it does have a stainless steel case, and I'm pretty sure this is a stainless steel crown, but it has a flat mineral crystal. Got stainless steel hands, so you can see the high polish on those hands there, and then of course the red secondhand pops. One thing I really like about the dial layout is the fact that we have the 5-minute markers on the outer edge, and then of course we have our Arabic numerals 1 through 12 with little square hour markers. And then there's also on the inner dial there, you see of course the military hours. Branding's really small. You can see it says luminous there down at the very bottom, and then water resistance 50 meters. So of course the dial is what drew me to this watch, so let's give you a lume shot. Now the lume strength is pretty good right off the bat. It does start to fade pretty quickly, so I would say within a couple hours it's going to be a little bit more difficult to read the time. And when we get up close, we do see that some of the printing is not the greatest. Obviously some of the lines are just a little bit crooked. You can see they're right above the 12 o'clock. The other thing to point out is the spacing on the left side of the Arabic numeral, so like between the 10 and the 22 and the 11 and the 23, you can see that gap is a lot closer than on the right side between like 13 and 1 or 14 and 2. It looks a little off, so it's kind of weird. I know this video is going to be kind of short and to the point. I mean, it's just a great value watch. I mean, this thing is going to serve you well for many years. Obviously, you can change out the battery. It's a quartz movement there. Main issues are just going to be it cracking or scuffing the mineral glass crystal. But again, for 20–25 bucks, whatever, you could just buy a new one if it really came down to it. But yeah, stainless steel case. I like the design. They did bead blasting texture there. They did, put a little bit of a lip here on the bezel. The strap is your typical nylon NATO strap, nothing special, but what else can I say? It's a great little watch. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you want to pick one of these up, depending on what kind of strap combo you want, also check out some of the other models that MDC has out there. Really cool watches, great value. So I definitely highly recommend them. This video is not sponsored by them at all, even though they sent me this watch to review. This one I actually picked up myself. So I just saw it, figured, hey, it was worth a shot. Let's give it a quick review. But yeah, if you want to pick one of these up, I will put a link down in the description for you. And that does help grow the channel. As cheap as it is, every little bit helps. So I really do appreciate you guys. And feel free to drop me a comment. What do you have on the wrist today? Would love to hear what you guys are rocking out there, and as always, I look forward to seeing you at the next one. Till then, may the Schwartz be with you. Take care.